Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Inner Circle. And tonight we are going to be talking about some pretty heavy duty stuff. So I can't wait to guys get together. Come on.
I'll be right there.
The other half is over there. She's always on point. Always on cue. So welcome guys. Welcome to the live session tonight in the Inner Circle with the Super Affiliate Network. And we're going to get started shortly. And we are also broadcasting from our fan page once again. Hello, hello, hello. And since you're in my casa, cheers.
All right.
All right.
Here I am.
Here she is.
Okay, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle. And we're doing a special one here on Facebook Live on our fan page.
Yes.
And we're also broadcasting to the Super Affiliate Network community and the private community where everyone can actually watch and participate, right? That is in the company. And those of you who are not in the Super Affiliate Network, well, you know what? Kind of think of it as you guys got a
little sneak peek. Huh?
Sneak peek, actually, of how things actually roll around here.
yeah. Let me. I want to open something up because I want to open up with the challenge, how it's going so far.
Yes, we have a lot of things to discuss tonight. We're going to be sharing some great mindset, and let's just shout and give some shout outs. Let's see who actually are joining us and where are you opting from. CC Redmond, I better be here. I am here, girl. Awesome.
Okay,
B. Caldero, hello. And we have, this is like, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Let's see, we got some more people coming on board. Excellent. California, all right, awesome. CC says, what challenge? Don't worry, we are going to go over that. I believe last week we talked about it.
We initiated a challenge.
We initiated a challenge for 90 days. It's a 90-day challenge, and it's for the Super Affiliate Network. So those who wanted to participate, it's optional, but those who want to participate actually can. We are actually doing it ourselves, so that's exciting.
Yes, definitely.
Yep, and we're going to go over our stats so far since we started it. I believe it started November 1st.
Yeah. We initiated a challenge at the beginning of the month. Wanted you guys to get on board with 1,000 clicks a week. And so far we got a pretty good start. And we're going to be sharing.
Don't say it yet. Please don't say it yet.
We're going to be sharing our results so far. At the end of the Inner Circle, we're going to share our results.
That's right.
Stay tuned to the very end.
She's like, roll tide is where I am.
Lario!
Eladio, hey, how are you? Ben Powell, hi. Super Affiliate Network family in the house, yeah.
Oh, yeah, give it a few more minutes, people to get on, guys.
That's right.
Let's see.
Renee, Rushdan, Montreal, Canada, hello. Welcome. Oh, it's about to get big up in here. Everybody's tuning in.
It's about to get hot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
You're in my casa.
It definitely is cold out here in Massachusetts. You know, I miss the Maui, Hawaii weather, so I am looking forward to going back. I tell you, because this whole layer thing ain't happening. I was happy and comfortable with just tank tops and dresses.
While we're waiting for people, I want to show you guys something. We've been building relationships with people doing this. Me, I'm not a typer. It just doesn't work for me. But we've been utilizing Facebook.
Melissa, sorry Misha had us delayed. He's on his way to the gym. I know. He had us delayed too, a little bit, because we had a message from him in Skype. But that's all right. As CEO, you know, you got to give him that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
So.
Chile in Ohio. Wow, I bet. What is it like? Yeah, what is it now? Like, really cold?
Crazy. You guys won the battleground states for the election.
Ohio. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Raymond Stender, hello. Hey, congratulations, Raymond. I heard that
Raymond.
you joined the Freedom Call. So that's awesome. We're going to be looking forward to listening to you for those 15-minute mindsets.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Yes. Way to go to step up leadership. All right, Raymond.
So basically, guys,
she's like, oh. I know.
We were talking to Zane White today. Zane is awesome. And we communicate on the phone with the microphone right here. And when you actually click on here, you can press the button.
It would help if you held it up.
See right there?
There's a feature on your Facebook app, Messenger, that you can use, guys, if you have it for your iPhone or Android, and you can actually use that mic and you can communicate. So if you're not much of a typist, if you find that while you're communicating online that it's just taking up a lot of your typing time, too much typing, fingers hurt, carpal tunnel, that kind of thing happens, right? Just go ahead and hold that button down and go ahead and say your message of what you want to say, and hold it for a few seconds, and it'll time out. It'll tell you. It'll just go like that, tick, 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 and you'll see it, and then let go, and then they'll instantly get the message. The only thing is there's no way to edit the message, so make sure that you know what you're saying and say it on the recorder.
Okay, so Ben Powell, I'm going to send you a message real quick.
We're gonna experiment with Ben.
What's this? Hey Ben, how's it going, bud? Automatically, it leaves the message right there for you.
See that? How it looks right there? And
right
then
there, see that?
And then the recipient presses the play button, and they can hear the message.
So check this out, guys. The reason why I showed you that is because not only do we utilize solo ads and stuff like that, we get connected with people on Facebook and start building relationships with them. And notice I said build relationships, not try to get them into your business. I've met quite a few interesting people by doing that. And it's amazing. And it's a lot easier, a lot more streamlined to get out there and just start communicating. Like a phone, but it's like literally like walkie-talkie. Remember walkie-talkies back in the day, guys?
Exactly, Melissa, like walkie-talkie.
Right? It's the same thing, except you don't hear that part.
No, and not only that, but what I like about it from a social networking aspect is they get to hear your voice.
Yes.
Yeah. And they actually see that there's a real person on the other end. So regardless if you're getting a Facebook friend request or, a friend request that I said from, somebody you don't even know, they hit your page, they hit your fan page, and you want to connect with them, you can use that feature and you can actually, you can actually connect with them.
I want to share something, guys. My problem is when I was actually typing with people, I'm not really the best typer in the world. So for me, that's a godsend. I remember I was talking on the stage the other day, and it's like, give me that phone. Right? So I ended up just talking to people. I can talk to anybody. It doesn't bother me one bit.
I type 75 words per minute, so I can type fast as I speak. So when it comes to that, I didn't want to use it, and then I just showed it to him, and he was like, give me that. And he was like, let me use it. So
it's because I'd rather talk, because if I type, I'll procrastinate. And that's the truth.
Right,
if I type,
true.
I will procrastinate.
Yeah.
I'm more visual, I'm more, vocal, I'm more, that's just who I am, right? Mm-hmm. So I'd rather have that feature, and it's been helping me out a lot. Like, I've been communicating with strangers left and right, and it's cool.
Yeah.
And they've been talking back to me.
Not only that, but I actually like using it for follow-ups with new members when they're coming into SAM. How we can actually use this feature to communicate. So when I do my welcome email, I'll use this, to do a follow-up. So it's like, hey, this is Coach Ace. I haven't seen you in a while. I want to talk to you. When we could get together, hit me up. And either they know about the app and they'll do it back, or they'll just type back.
Yeah,
but it's a good way for them to know you're real.
Yeah, that's true.
So I like that.
And also, when people are actually signing up with us, not only sending the email out, we actually send a message, saying, hey, listen, we see that you just signed up with the Super Affiliate Network. We are, your sponsors, Ace and Rich, and I just want to connect with you and like to schedule an appointment with you, so that way we can get connected and get you started, get you going.
Right.
So it just makes it so much easier, more streamlined, guys. Okay. So send that feature. Let's see. Send that feature because I don't see it anymore.
CC, it depends. Do you have an iPhone or an Android? And if you do,
what kind of phone do you have?
Look in your app store and just download the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, it's the Messenger app. It's the Messenger app.
So it says Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And some people that are not getting messages on Facebook, they will get it through the Vocal app.
I think it lets them know. Yeah, it lets them know that there is a message, and instead of it going into their other inbox, it lets them know. So test it.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful stuff. I'm telling
Play
you.
with it. Yeah, we do.
I
We
feel like
play
I'm
with
back
it.
in the walkie-talkie days, but with the newer technology, right?
Yeah.
Just like you just send a message and somebody receives it. Wait a little while, you get a message back.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today actually from yesterday. Well, I talked to her last night. Then I talked to her again today.
It was a Facebook friend request.
Yeah, and just building a relationship that way.
Yeah.
It was so cool. She's actually in another affiliate marketing company. And she's talking about advertising, that she's getting into solo ads, and we, talked to her about the solo ad success formula. Pretty cool. Because she's just getting into solo ads. And we also talked to her about like what kind of advertising she's doing. She's going to be learning some YouTube advertising, I guess. And she's sharing some information with us as well, which is cool.
Yep. So here's the thing, guys. Today's topic for Inner Circle for everyone is about, Rich?
Well, I really want to
Go
get
ahead.
more deep into like, people that get addicted to outcomes, okay? Because we see a lot of people in this industry when they get started and they start working in this industry, for some reason they just don't last or they quit or, it happens to a lot of people. And really, you're not quitting a business, you're really quitting on yourself. And we've been seeing that, throughout the years since I've been in the industry. That's what I've seen.
Right.
And and people get addicted to disappointments, get addicted to things that, it didn't work out the way they wanted to. You know what I mean? Or it didn't, work out the way that they expected to.
Right.
Because number one, they didn't have experience in running a business on the internet, and they didn't understand the philosophy and the process of what it takes to keep building your business until it gets more effortless. So this happens quite a bit in this industry, guys. And, I always tell Anastasia, I said, I will never be a statistic. Never. I've been going on since 2008, working in this industry, going through the ups and downs and roller coasters, right? Really good highs and some lows. But I've got to the point now that going through those ups and downs, right? I've learned to kind of get an even keel going, but with a steady climb, which is pretty cool. And that's through experience. That's through learning the ins and outs of the industry. But understand that people sometimes they expect too much, right away in the beginning. They expect things to be flawless.
And that's with any business.
Any business. 'Cause,
business.
In the beginning, I got
gosh.
through the same thing, right?
We went through it ourselves,
But understand that nothing is going to be perfect in business. Nothing is going to be perfect. It's just the way business is. That's why a lot of people don't start a business, because they just don't have the tenacity.
Yeah, that's it.
And the go ahead and the power internally to just push past those boulders and brick walls and things like that to keep you moving forward. I found through my experience that the more that I see hurdles, the more that I see walls, the more that I scratch and crawl and sneak around the corner or go over here or go on the top, right? Just to figure out different ways of continue to grow. And that mentality has served me well, has served us well in this industry to keep getting better and growing, and being like top super affiliates, as they call us now. So we're very blessed for that, but that really took a lot of patience and a lot of work.
Yes.
And continue to do a lot of work. And we're going to share results, at the end of this Inner Circle, so you guys can see what we've been doing, with the challenge. So understand, guys, if you get frustrated about certain things, it's totally normal. It happens. Some people, they don't understand the process and the growth you have to go through. And here's the thing I want to say. Most people, okay, and I'm talking to everybody who's watching this live, not just Inner Circle. You who are on Facebook right now, watching this live, don't know who the heck we are. This is the most important thing I need you to understand, okay? You gotta understand, most people, they tend to get addicted to the outcome of things when it doesn't go their way. That's number one. Two, they tend to think by quitting and doing something else, it's going to solve their problem. Okay? And the thing about it is, no matter how hard you know, no matter how hard you think that that's the answer, like if your mind's saying like that's the answer, that I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna do something else. The reality is, unless you really gave it a go, and I mean, you know, take years, man. It takes years to build a business. So, you know, you're running a business for years. If it ain't working, get out, okay? I mean, you know, you're running for years. If something ain't working, it ain't working, you know? But if you're working something for a little while, and you just kind of just, you know, drop the ball and quit, and thinking that by you quitting and going to another location is going to solve your problem, it's not. The problem is internal, okay? The problem is internal, and that's where the mindset comes in, okay? That's where we have to shift our focus and how we're thinking about a business, not a job, a business, and understand that we are growing it every day, every week, every month, right? Every year. This is how we have to think. We can't assume that something is better than something else. We can't assume that something else is going to solve our problem. Okay? The reality is, and I've learned this, it will never solve your problem, because like I said, the problem is internal. So if the problem is internal, by you taking a step to go somewhere else and doing something different, thinking that's going to solve the problem, this is the biggest misconception in this industry. The biggest misconception is by you leaving, dropping the ball, going to something else, thinking it's going to solve your problem, you're taking that internal resistance with you to that new thing.
Right. Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Unless you work something for like 3 or 4 years and you gave it your all and it's just not for you, then fine. But you got to give something a shot. You can't just do something for like 90 days or 6 months, or you got to build this up for a few years. It's a business. Just like a brick and mortar, Subway, you know, like a sandwich shop. It takes time, man.
It's like the parable, you know, like what Jim Rome talked about. You know, we love Jim Rome. Don't we love Jim Rome, guys? I consider him the godfather of personal development, you know, in the industry.
Jim Rome.
Love him.
Jim Rome
and I love how he refers to the Bible, and he's an amateur on the Bible. I'm pretty much myself.
Yeah.
And he'll say, you know, he loves the parable and the story of the sower and the reaper.
Yeah.
You know, where, you know, most of you guys who do this business industry, home-based business industry, because in a whole, that's what it really is.
Right.
It's an alternative for us to work from home, to be able to create a laptop lifestyle, to be able to, you know, live out our dreams, but we start somewhere. And what he talked about is, you know, you reap what you sow.
Absolutely.
You can't expect to put in a seed in the ground and expect for the seed, the 24 hours to sprout.
No.
You can't.
No.
Right?
It's impossible. It's
impossible. So you can't just put the seed in the ground and go, it ain't even growing. What's going on here?
Yeah.
You're like looking in it and you're trying to figure out why it's not growing. You know, you're not used to that. And I agree with what my partner Rich says. He talks about how, you know, the employee mindset. God, it's an awful mindset.
And you guys wonder, how do I know this?
Yeah.
Because I did it. In the beginning, I did it. See, I could fess up. One thing I learned is to always take responsibility for your own actions. And be honest with yourself and don't lie. When we lie to ourselves, we're putting a veil and a mask, and we're not being vulnerable to ourselves and being honest with ourselves.
And people are not going to trust you on that.
I've learned this, and I've been coached and mentored by the greatest coaches, and that's one thing it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's so true.
Keep it real.
So true. I did that in the beginning. I jumped from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity to opportunity, not giving it a chance in the beginning, because I thought it was going to solve my problem. When I realized the problem wasn't the system I was in, the problem was within me.
Right.
Until I realized that, that's where I can go into any affiliate program and make money. That's a given. Like I can make any program work. Because I'm going to tell you something. Once you understand that it's internal, then the resistance gets lifted because you're honest with yourself. Right? But if you decide to go, okay, well, I'm going to go do this because I think this is going to, be the bomb, okay? The best thing in the world. The best thing in the world is something that is causing you to avoid that pain, okay? And you don't want to avoid that pain, you want to deal with that pain because it's internal. So I'm getting a little deep here, because this is what happens to a lot of people on the internet. They go, that didn't work, so now I'm going to go do this. Okay? Think about what I just said, because it's all internal, and if you're not realizing that it's internal, you're just lying to yourself. You're just lying to yourself, and the worst thing you could do is not be honest with yourself, right? Most people will lie and lie and lie, but it's harder for them to actually be honest with themselves. And it's sad, but I've seen this happen with a lot of people. You know what I mean? So just to let you know, guys, I really want to get into this tonight because this is something I'm really passionate about. Because I went through it, and I'm just letting you know, guys, nothing will be perfect. Nothing. Because there's always going to be something that's going to frustrate you. It all depends on how you handle it and on your perception of what it is. When I see things happen a certain way, I evaluate it and I go, it is what it is. I understand the process. I totally get it, I just want you guys to really get it, really understand it, because once you get it, once you understand it, you understand the big picture, right? What the 1%ers know, okay, you will start to understand. If you lie to yourself, you will never understand. But once you take full responsibilities of your own actions and realize that you are the one in control, not circumstances, not past thoughts and crap and BS and all those things that just creep up on you when you're trying to get something done, because your thoughts start to play tricks on you and tell you this ain't working. This is like, this sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't suck. Your past actions is what sucks. You know what I'm saying? That we move all that aside and realize that you are total in control of your destiny. Don't let your brain tell you shit that's not going to be, very beneficial for you. Okay? I've learned to just pull that aside and see things for what they really are. Like, I know how things really are now. Before I thought I knew. No, I really know now. So if I can tell you, if I can slap this brain, my mind on your head, you would just be like, you would be enlightened. Okay, trust me, you would be enlightened. Because when you actually realize this, you will look at your business differently. You will look at your life differently. You will look at all your circumstances that are going on differently and be more aware, because the key word here, guys, is awareness.
It's awareness. Yes.
And once you get that awareness, game over, man. It's time to kick some butt. Right? So, we're going to share the results after, at the end. And you'll see, the challenge that we started in the beginning. And we did that because we want to get you guys into production mode. You got to get in production mode. You got to keep moving forward, no matter what. Okay? We just actually, I want to announce something. We just got a, because I got a road bike this summer, and you got a road bike too. And we're riding in the summer. We're starting to get more into exercising. Okay? And so I said, well, it's getting to be winter now. It's getting to be really cold and miserable not to be riding outside, right? So, and we got snow coming soon, we're getting to that season. So we thought about, what do we do? So I did some research, and we got a bike trainer to actually start exercising during the winter, so we don't stop and then start all over again, in the spring. we can just build up our strength over the winter.
And a bike trainer is?
Well, the bike trainer is it's a smart bike trainer.
Right.
So it actually creates resistance when you're riding the bike indoors, your personal bike, and you can see this. You know, we'll have it hooked up to our 40-inch
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
And whatever how fast we're pedaling inside the TV. Okay.
Yeah.
So we literally can
Kind of like a video game.
Yeah, we could bike.
Yeah.
We could actually bike in Maui. Okay. And be here.
It's pretty
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
And then you could actually do like a virtual world, which looks like kind of a game.
You're riding your bicycle,
Yeah.
you know, and it's connected to the
And
trainer.
if it's raining over there, it goes by satellite. So if it's raining over there, it's raining in the TV as we're riding. So it's really, really,
Pretty
really
cool.
cool.
Virtual reality,
And
right?
the reason why I'm bringing this up,
Exercise.
is because what I want to do is I want to be better. I want to get over, you know, my hiccups in life, right? Get better. Like I've gotten better at business. Now it's time to get better at fitness. Okay. I want to become an athlete. I am 48 years old, and for the longest time,
I know some of y'all are shocked at that.
I basically used to be an athlete a long time ago. I used to be a BMX racer. I never came in third place, always first and second. I was very competitive. But over the years, of course, you get older, stuff happens. And what happened at the year 2000, you guys don't know this, but I ended up with some kind of like stomach problems. And these stomach problems really hampered my life really bad. And
Yes.
I had what was it? What kind of surgery was it?
You had an exploratory.
Exploratory. So they found some narrowings in the small intestine and stuff like that.
Two
Two.
narrowing.
So it affects me. It does. I'm not gonna say it doesn't suck because it really does suck. Okay. So what I thought about is like getting more into fitness and building up my core, my muscles, building up my mind more stronger. Okay. And understand, guys, that you guys don't know this story, but I'm sharing with you right now, and I'm still building a business.
And it's been longer
And-
than 13 years you've been with
Yeah.
this problem medically.
Yeah.
And people look at Rich and think, oh, you know, this guy is healthy, he's doing great, you know, well, never know.
Never know.
Never know.
So-
You don't know until you know.
Right. So
And he's been, I have to say and commend him, because when I met Rich in 2010, before we hooked up as boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, he was going through this. And he explained to me, you know, the symptoms and things like that. And I had my own kind of problem with my stomach problem. And mine was really bad for 4 years. I had it. And so I could relate to him. And that's what made us connect even better as friends.
yeah.
And
I traveled like that, guys.
he went everywhere, Caribbean, and he traveled across the country,
I talked on stage for a company like
and
that.
still sick.
Still do it. Still do it because
Doctors, everything.
I believe that we're not promised tomorrow. And if you guys really, if somebody came up to you one day and you know, like let's say, I don't sound negative, but if the doctor came up to you and said, you know, you're not promised tomorrow. I mean, you're not looking good there, pal. You know what I mean? You probably would look at life a lot different. So for me, my philosophy is, we're not promised tomorrow. We don't know what's going to transpire, right? So why not live your life like it's your last day on earth? Every day. You will look at the world totally different.
Build your business
Okay.
like your life depended
Yeah.
on it.
So I want to share that with you guys because understand that you can build this business. I don't care what kind of condition you're in. You can build it. Okay? I take risk. I'm not afraid to take risk. I'm not afraid to move forward because I know tomorrow I'm not promised. Right? The one thing I do know that I'm promised is what I do today. Okay? And if you guys understand what I'm saying, take that with you. Take your business more seriously. Realize it will never be perfect. You know, even I have days that I'm like, things didn't go the way I expected or something. But I know how to handle that. You know what I mean? I'm always like, and I'm running solo ads all the time. I'm always studying different traffic sources. I never stop. I never stop. I'm thinking about like how to create more ways to connect with the leads, right? I never stop.
And there's days where when you're running solo ads, because it is the solo ad industry, where you're going to have good runs and you're going to have great runs, and then you're going to have worse runs and bad runs.
Yeah.
But it all comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know, it's either you do this or work and just stay there, because nothing's going to change.
Yeah, nothing will ever.
Nothing's changed. There's no escaping the paid marketing side. We tried to do everything free. Free will only get you what free gives you.
And here's the thing that I realized, that, you know, the law of attraction, you know, is right about one thing. It's not. I know that when people saw the movie The Secret, if you saw the movie The Secret, it's kind of like, you know, a universal catalog, right? You know, choose what you want and it'll come true. The reality is I know a lot about the law of attraction. I was able to sit with Abraham Hicks one-on-one, and we really getting deep with her, right? And if you don't know who she is, look her up. It's amazing. And I actually have the recording of that, which is funny. One thing I learned through the law of attraction, through my own experience, is that your thoughts don't change the world around you. It really doesn't. Your internal, once you change your internal, is when everything starts to shift around you. That's when things start to change around you. Okay? Because thoughts, they're just thoughts. You know what I mean? And there's nothing really magical about them. They're just thoughts. It's more internal. When there's two kinds of thoughts. There's one thought that is just a thought. There's a thought that goes deep, and it's more internal. And when it goes internal, it consumes your whole being from head to toe. When you actually take that and you run with it, that's when the outside forces start to transform and things start to change. Your life changes, your circumstance changes, everything else like that. I'm telling you, the years, stuff I've been through the years, you know, when I look at people who are struggling, and I know why. I really do. And I can tell you, years back, I couldn't say that. I couldn't be like, hey, you know what? I know why you're struggling. Now I can say I know why you're struggling, and it's internal. And I've heard this before from other people, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about, internal? You know what I mean? No, it's not that. You know what I mean? It's your system sucks. You know? And that's not it. That's not it.
No.
It's really, it's internal. That's why you always hear people like, hey, you know, read a book on mindset and do this on mindset, and mindset's important. It is important, because the mindset is designed and it's there for you to build this up stronger. So when you get those thoughts that are important to hold on to, you know how to bring it in internally, because your mindset's stronger. Normally, some people, when they look at the world, they don't see opportunities. Okay? Me, every day, I see an opportunity. That's how I look at life now. Most people, they're pessimists, right? And they look at things on a down level, like, you know, they look at it all down. Like, you know, like I still work, and I talk to people, and there was just like one guy, he was excited. He was like, hey, you know, I asked him today, I was like, hey, listen, how do you like the new position back here? I see that you signed up for ARA, which you're advanced technician now at Geek Squad. He's like, yeah, you know, I don't want to say that I like it, but I also don't want to say that I hate it. Okay, so what does that tell me? That tells me this person is just existing. Right? He's not living life the way he wants. Right. So now he's saying he's going to go study to learn some stuff about networking and things like that. And I'm just like, it's that roller coaster, man. It's like people don't know what they want. People don't know what they want. This is why being a part of this industry is so incredible, because we get to use resources and leverage our business through the internet. And then as we're doing that, we get to decide what we love, what we're passionate about, and live a better life. And it's so simple that people overcomplicate it because they expect things a certain way, or things didn't work out the way they expected, or, you know, many different factors. Okay?
It takes time. It
Yeah,
really,
no,
really does.
It does.
Building
It does.
any business, whether small, medium, or large, or corporate,
Yeah.
it takes time.
I mean, look at Misha in the beginning. Misha, he struggled. Everybody struggles.
Case example.
Everybody struggles. But it's the compounding effect on a daily basis that separates the chumps from the champs. And I got that from that solo ad group.
The solo ad
I like
group.
that, separate the chumps from the champs.
Separate the chumps
Yeah.
from the champs.
It's true. And chumps is not a negative word. It just means that
Yeah.
people that, don't take the initial action that they need to, and they get upset and they quit and they do something else, expecting that to be the problem solver, they're just taking their own inner problems with them to the other place.
And Muhammad Ali, the greatest champion boxer of all time, he said that he never liked going to the gym. He never liked working out. He really didn't like going to practices and training and sparring,
Yeah.
He didn't like getting beat up. But guess what? He had to go through all of that to be the champion that he is.
Yeah.
So you can't look at your business and every setback as a failure. Look at it as progress moving forward.
Yeah.
You can't look at everything as a failure. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, failure is...
It's just another stepping stone towards success.
I think...
It's what it is. You fell forward.
Yeah, I think...
You gotta.
I think failure in the dictionary was written... The reason was written wrong. I think failure should have been totally different, like, for the meaning. Like, failure is a good thing, not a bad thing, because...
But in traditional education, they teach
Yeah,
that.
they teach failure
They
as
teach
a bad
failure as
thing.
a bad thing.
And in reality, it's not. It's actually really good, because once you fail, you're like, hey,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Like, I look at failure like, wow, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Like, I know that the more times I fail, which is a good thing, I know that there's the rainbow, right? Right afterwards, that rainbow, nice colors, everything is more vibrant because things start to happen, And I get excited about that. When I go through something new, or if I'm learning a different traffic strategy that I don't understand yet, I know to expect it. So for me, I don't feel bad about it. I don't get negative about it. I go, it's new. I understand. It's all good.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to happen. If it doesn't happen, something's wrong.
You gotta fix it.
And that's
tweak.
that's the way I look at it. If I don't fail, something's wrong. You can't just do something and not fail. I mean,
Exactly.
So
I like when I was on the pro call with Misha, and what was cool about it was he gets to go through our stuff, and so even I became vulnerable, and I said, you know what? Screw it. I want Misha to look at my emails.
Yeah.
And, I showed him that I had high open rates. And, I realized that even though I had high open rates, I wasn't getting any sales through the emails. I was like, what's going on? I got great open rates, 15%. That's high. But why am I not getting any sales? So Misha goes through it, and this is the benefit of being pro. Okay, when I was there, Misha comes out. This is his time, and this is what I'm paying for, is for his coaching. And he comes out and he's like, "Let me take a look." And he does a screen share, and he looks at my emails and he goes, "Well, I see the problem." Immediately, he instructed me
From
on
experience.
what to tweak, what to improve upon, and so I can increase my click-through rate. Because you can have the best open rates, but if no one's clicking, we got a problem.
Yeah. Now, see, we were getting click-through rates, but it was a little bit lower than it should have been.
Exactly.
And just by a few tweaks.
Things are changing now.
Yep, click rate.
I even actually, to be honest, took a whole week off of not sending any AM and PMs because I wanted to get my strategy down to the letter. Like, I wanted to work on the email marketing aspect of it, because you can't just jump in this thing and just write everything that you think is going to get open.
That's true.
You really can't, because it's not going to help you out if you're not getting any clicks.
Yeah.
So keep that in
So
mind.
speaking of clicks,
That's the benefit of being pro.
speaking of clicks, so we initiated a challenge. The first week of November.
Yep.
And
It was a
the first
90-day
Inner Circle.
challenge.
Yeah, it was the first Inner Circle of November, and we wanted people to really get on board with this. And it's running, whatever your budget is. I mean, the idea is to pick 4 solo ad vendors and run 1,000 clicks a week, right? That was the coup de grace. That's what I really want to get going on. Some people couldn't do it, budget wise. They did 500 clicks. You know what I mean? I already started doing 1,000 clicks. And
I talked to some team members who are doing just 200 because they're just getting started and their budget is really, really low.
Yeah.
But I told them, get started, period,
Yeah.
and get 4 vendors and run consistent. And you'll see your results and start measuring them.
And there's people that will come along, I'm going to tell you right now, that'll just go nuts and make things happen, guys. And why is that?
Yeah.
It's a funny word. It's like ignorance on fire, okay? And that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Because that means they're just like so gung-ho and so laser focused, and they're like, they know what they got to do, and they don't even care, you know what I mean? And part of that I understand, because like for me, when I do things, I just run with it and expect nothing in return, and just run and just run. And this is why we see results all the time, because we just keep going. And for instance, I mean, we use the system, right? We like that all-in-one system. We like that hands-on business type of thing, right? But we also have a blog that gets our own traffic, and then we work on our email marketing. Now, here's the thing. The reason why we do that is because we want to get that skill set mastered, right? One skill set at a time. And now that's getting mastered, we can switch over and be like, okay, now we're going to get the leads, okay? So understand that it's okay if you're new. It's okay if you don't understand everything yet, because it's to be expected. It's common sense, right? To be successful in business, there's a lot of common sense you got to have. And most people lack that common sense. Believe it or not. Not saying everybody, but most people. They lack that common sense. It's amazing to me how many people just don't get it. Just don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we talk to Misha. We have questions. We'll ask.
We'll ask questions. Yeah.
And he always got an answer. And everything that he says, it makes sense. Why? Because he has that experience, right? So, guys, I need to know right now who here is actually doing the challenge. Post it in the comments. And by the way, if I didn't say hi during you guys popping out saying hello, I'm saying hello to you guys right now.
Hi!
We're so involved in with the content and talking and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
We love you all. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, man. So who is doing the 90-day challenge? I think they're typing.
Yeah, well, Facebook has a delay.
They do.
So we gotta wait a little while. So she's gonna get started after the cruise. Ooh,
okay, she's going on a cruise.
Ooh.
Awesome.
All right.
Smart. Good, Cece. I was just about to say that. Like, she's got the solo ad running while she's on the cruise. That's leveraging your time. That a girl. That a girl. That's what you do. Ben Powell says, I'm doing what I can. I committed to 200 a week. At least you're getting started.
At least you're moving forward.
You're moving forward. That's the
Hey guys, when I started, I did like 100 clicks like once a month when I first did solo ads.
So that's when our budget was really, really low.
I mean,
like
100 clicks.
Shoestring.
$50. I mean,
working jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as long as you're moving forward.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, the key is
so the compound effect kicks in.
Now, why is that important? Because by you doing it, you're going through the experience and you're learning. Expect nothing in return. Go through the experience.
Yes.
That's when you start to be more aware. Now, if you don't do it, you're holding yourself back from that experience. Okay?
Renee says, I'm in the co-op, so have not done any solo ads on my own.
Okay, well, if you're in the middle of a co-op, then that's fine, as long as you got some traffic coming in. But you definitely want to get to the point that you're going out there and you're finding your 4 solo ad vendors for the month, right? Once a week. And
yes.
And just keep pushing it. That's 300 clicks a week for Raymond. Okay, awesome, man.
Melissa says, hoarding everything to scale the next co-op.
Okay, all right.
Cece says, I will when I get back from the cruise.
Okay, cool. So, it's 9:47.
Daryl, starting after my trip to Las Vegas. Ooh, Vegas! Need
There
to
it
save the
is.
funds after that 200 per week. All
Okay,
right.
so I'm gonna log in real quick, guys. 'cause
Ooh,
I got
new guy,
signed up.
Alfred. Alfred says, 7th day in, I ran 2 small trials of 100 each.
Good,
Didn't
good.
know about the challenge. Small budget right now. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
As long as you're getting started, as long as you're moving forward, that's
Yeah.
what's important.
Exactly.
So let's check out the results we got going on. So we got 1,000 clicks running right now.
Right now we have 1,000 clicks running.
We have 695 clicks.
So far, right? That we received?
Yeah, and this is out of 1,000 clicks.
Out of 1,000, 695.
And then we have 322 leads so far.
322 leads
And we have 3 sales.
so far.
Now, me,
And one subscription.
I'm a
One subscription, too.
I'm a
So-
massive action taker, so we have more to show you. Hold on.
That's right.
We have another one.
Second vendor.
1,000 clicks. We just got started with that one. 122 clicks so far.
Mm-hmm.
80 leads. 1 sale already.
2 different vendors.
Okay.
All right.
And then now we're going to go to the
Vendor number 3.
third one.
Uh-huh. Are you guys listening to this?
348 clicks. 146 leads. 2 sales so far.
And the 4th? 4th vendor.
This one's a 3,000 clicker.
Ooh.
I get excited about those big packages. Okay, so that one is 746 clicks so far. 746 clicks so far.
Out of a 3,000 clicker that's running.
300 leads so far. 5 sales.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me repeat that one more time. 746 clicks. 300 leads. 5 sales. And the other one, 140 clicks, 74 leads, 3 sales.
Oh, you're running through them again?
Yep.
Okay.
And then 122 clicks so far, 80 leads, 1 sale. And then 695 clicks, 322 leads, and 3 sales so far. We're playing big on this challenge, guys. Don't mean you have to do the same thing, but the point is we're going to be very consistent this month. And we want to make sure that we, lead by example.
That's right.
If we're saying we're doing a challenge, we would never tell you anything that we're not doing ourselves. Okay? Mike. I am, but not making it too difficult. Good, good. Keep it simple. All right? Use the system. And
Ralph.
get your skills up to par.
Ralph says, can you give me the link to your newsletter for I am having a miserable time getting opens?
Okay. You are not skillful yet at email marketing. If you're running solo ads and if you're not skillful at email marketing yet, make sure that you run a capture page to Infusionsoft in the system, and let me follow up while you're learning your skill sets. Okay? This is
Right.
what you must do to build leverage, build your story as you're getting better at what you need to get better at. So while you can be earning, while you're learning.
And I want to recognize one of my students here that we've been coaching. His name is Mark Castillo. He's young, and he's a young entrepreneur, and he's in college, and he is building sand just from his dorm. And let me tell you, this kid, this guy, he did a second solo ad run.
Oh, yeah,
1,000 clicks,
yeah.
right? 1,000 clicker. I believe he got well over delivery, over 1,000, like 100 or so.
Yeah.
Right, Mark? And he got 6 sales. And he's never done this before. Give it up for Mark Castillo, everybody. Oh my gosh. We gotta give it up. Yeah. Yes. And that's just to be a good example that do you have to be experienced in online marketing to be able to have results like that?
Not with the Super Affiliate Network.
Not with the Super Affiliate Network.
See?
Really.
Misha put together a very brilliant system. everything is in place for you to start building your business. At the same time, you can also start developing your skill sets. This is why the boot camp teaches you a lot of information.
That's right.
A lot of different skill sets, things that you need to know about internet marketing. Okay? Now, I've never gone anywhere where that information is that deep, and it's laid out so good. Okay? So, understand that if you're new, or you've been around for a while, and your open rates are just not doing good, you're not getting any results, exit for now. Let the system do everything for you as you get better at doing your email follow-up. So let's say I heard over here you got 1,300 leads. Am I correct on that? Go down here. I have a list of 1,300 people. Awesome, Ralph. So if you have a list of over 1,300 people, what you should do is run some solo ads into the system. Okay, let Misha follow up. Let the system do the work. Right? The capture page is already designed. Everything's done for you. Then, out of that 1,300 people that you have on your list, you practice your email marketing. See, this is what we're doing. We're utilizing the system.
Right.
Okay? But over here on this spectrum, we have a list of over, 4,000 people?
About that.
We used to have over 7,000, but we cleaned a lot of deadbeats.
We did a lot of self-cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what we do is we're working with that list, and we're learning the email marketing skill sets, getting better. Actually, you're taking the course.
I am taking a course.
Yeah.
And,
so far, you had a couple aha moments.
I had a couple aha moments, guys. I love to share with you guys what I'm learning, because the subject line is super duper important.
Oh, yeah.
I used to think that profanity was okay, and then I'm learning to refrain from using it too much because it's not part of your character that's attractive.
Yeah.
And the thing is, y'all looking at my squeegee bowl over here. I'm kinesthetic, so I have to move my hands constantly when I'm talking. So the thing is, I was learning about subject lines. I was learning about how to make subject lines captivating for the lead to want to open it. Yeah. And it has to be congruent to the message that's in the email. Okay? You can't just say, oh, save 40% on your mortgage today, and then you talking about peanuts. It's not congruent. You can't sell peanuts. How Misha says, you can't sell steak to a vegetarian.
Yeah.
You gotta think like that. And that's what happened.
Unless they convert it over.
So the thing is, I'm working on my subject lines.
They've been looking for
and I actually have a tool that I can test with subject lines, right? And if you guys want to use it, then I will give it to you as a gift for being here today. And I would like to keep doing that. When I find things like that, I would love to give you guys gifts, different resources that'll help you up the ante on your email marketing, right? How that would be cool. So the website to go to is www.subjectline.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for it. And here's the thing. You can't use your Gmail. And you can't use your Yahoo. You got to use your own domain. So when I signed up, I used AceandRich at aceandrich.com, and it let me in. And this generator actually will take your subject line, and you can score anywhere from 70% to 100%. And most of you who are on our list who are trying to study how we've been email marketing our leads, love our subject lines. Well, how do you think I'm coming up with them? As I create them, I tweak them in that subject line, because if anything less than 80%, I don't use. If it's 80 to 100, I've gotten as high as 100 for a subject line. So there you have it. You can use that. And the other thing that I'm learning, what happened? I might be able to sell barbecue to a vegetarian.
Some of the
you're so funny.
Some of the vegetarians out there, man, starving for a piece of beef.
Yeah.
They just don't want to admit it yet.
I think this is so cool. This course is teaching me a lot about email marketing, and I'm just getting through phase 1 of it. And my aha moments are really teaching me the psychology of what I should be writing about and what I should refrain from putting in my content, in my emails. So there you go. That's it, Daryl.
Awesome, Daryl. Thank you.
How do you like it, Daryl? He's like saying he's been using that for a few months now. Yeah. Everybody, it's a free website. I love finding generators and things like that.
Think about this, guys.
It's so fun.
I want to say this, but if you're running an automated system, right? It's running for you 24/7, 7 days a week. Misha's following up. Don't you think the stress level goes down when you're practicing with the list that you have already in your Aweber?
Even when you get the seed list from when you upgrade to Pro, those are for you to practice on.
Think about that for a second. It becomes a lot more fun because you're not going to earn while you're learning.
Right.
And you're over here, you're like, yeah, whatever. Let me just get better at this. You know what I mean? Versus like, oh my God, these leads are coming in. I got to say the right things, or if I don't have the right title, then I got to open, or oh my God, am I doing it right? You know, and it just gets stressful, and it gets
really does.
to the point of like, it just makes you go nuts. So why not let the experts handle what they're good at? And you get better, and then you become the expert.
It's no secret. We just told you what we're doing. How many top income earners of companies tell you exactly what they're doing?
Exactly.
Not many, right?
Raymond goes, that's a golden nugget. Yes.
And so we actually are grateful to know this information, thanks to the Super Affiliate Network, thanks for our past experience of what we've gone through as network marketers and digital marketers, and we're learning so much. We're going to pass that on. We're going to pass that baton on. We're going to pay it forward. We're going to help you, and that's why it's so important for you to be a part of the Super Affiliate Network, to be here each and every single week.
Yes.
Every single week, every Monday, every event, every call. Guys, from what I heard, Misha is saying that most of us are going to be going back to Maui, and it's called the Maui Immersion. So keep that on the table, okay? I believe it's going to be in March, right?
Yeah.
The Maui Immersion. Get ready for that, guys, because that's going to be awesome.
Woo.
I can't wait to go back anyway.
Yeah, awesome.
And we're really pushing it, and that's why this 90-day challenge is so important. Because if you really want to go and you're hurting and you're strapped and you're trying to make the money to get there, make it count. Everybody make a commitment to yourselves. Do the 90-day challenge. If November 1st was the day we made that announcement, and you just finding out about it now, then just get it started. Do it tonight. Get it going. Get prepared. Plan it. Put it on your post-it note and say, I'm getting
Facebook
started.
groups, man, and start looking at some solo ad vendors. Look at the testimonials.
Yes.
Do some research. Get in the back office. Learn some great lessons from Misha Wilson on solo ads, man.
That's it,
man. There's so much good stuff there.
Ben said, so far on my solo, 168 clicks, 89 leads, and 1 subscription. There you go.
Ow.
There you go. See,
I like seeing like a sale like every 100 clicks at least.
Yeah, at least every 100 clicks.
If I get one like every other 100, I'm still like, I'm okay, you know. But I get excited when I see like a sale every 100 something clicks, so I'm good. Because I know it's a pretty good ratio.
Melissa Mitchell says, I made a commitment to my kids. Game on. You know what? Mama to mama, I agree. Because
us just made a commitment too.
Yeah, I made a commitment to my kid. Matter of fact, I took off all those like screensavers that I had that were just junk, and I replaced it with my son's photo with him with his arms out, and he's free, and he's there in Maui, and he's enjoying the water, and he keeps asking me, Mom, when am I going back? I'm like, honey, don't worry, we'll be taking you out of school so you can go.
Yeah.
Make that commitment to your kids, because they're the ones that are going to hold you accountable. I got my son coming in here now. He knows we're doing the 90-day challenge, and I told my son, I took him out for pizza the other day, and I said to him, what time is it? 10 o'clock?
Why don't you share with them what you're doing now? It's 4 hours in the morning.
I will. And so what happened is, let me share the story. We're going to stay here. You guys, it's okay if I stay a little bit longer with you guys?
A little bit longer. Yeah.
A little bit longer. I just want to share what my son, he's 10 years old now, and I took him for pizza yesterday. We went out for lunch, and I said, hon, I need you. He said, what is it, Mom? I said, it was like kind of like I had a business meeting with my son. Yeah, I got my little CEO right there, right? And so my son's like looking at me, and he's like, what's going on, Mom? And I said, Angel, I need you to come into the office, which is the bedroom, and I want you to be accountable. I want you to come to Mommy, and I want you to say, hey, Mom, what did you do today that's going to help us get closer to Maui? Mom, what did you do today as far as blogging? Mom, what did you do today that's going to bring results in our business? I have him doing that, and when you tell a kid to do something and they make a commitment, they'll do it, especially if it's something meant for them,
he can't wait to go back.
He can't wait to go back. So just today, he was like, Mom, you're working on a business, right? You're not, you're not going drifting on the computer anymore, right? You're not watching YouTube videos, right? Okay, because we got to focus. We got to get this challenge in. So I was like, okay, all right.
So
commitment to your kids.
Let me ask you guys, how many people struggle with trying to get a flow when it comes to creating the emails and the Aweber list and stuff like that? How many people? Let me know right now how many people are struggling, like getting in the flow with producing emails and stuff like that.
Who's having trouble with that? Moment of silence. They're thinking about it. They're like,
Because we're trying. We were trying to find a flow for us that really keeps things moving in a more consistent basis and everything else like that.
Yeah, because not everybody does it.
Right, and we found it, so we're going to share with you what we've been doing that's helping us move forward and kind of combating that problem that we were having. Because we were like kind of going up and down with it a little bit. Now it's getting to be more smoother now. So here's the deal. In order for you got to hold yourself accountable. You definitely got to hold yourself accountable. The night before or the day before, let's say if it's for the day, like if you could do it during the day, the best thing to do is to do it in the morning.
That's when you're the most productive, to be honest with you.
Your brain just wakes up. It's the most productive.
I have struggled with that for so long.
Yeah, it's alert. It's ready to go.
Yes.
You got to take advantage of that energy in your mind and do it. And if you do it immediately like that, you're going to see yourself get into more of a flow, a nice little pattern, right? Because what you're doing is you're doing it the day before. Right. So the morning, like let's say tomorrow morning when you wake up, okay? I don't know what time zone you're in, but let's say that we're all got the same time zone.
No, I mean, because most of them are parents, and
right. But let's say
they actually get the kids in school and
but let's say let's say we all have the same time zone.
Let's say
everybody right now it's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Or it's 10 o'clock right now.
Yeah,
it's 10 o'clock for everybody. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you are creating your emails for the following day. Okay.
That means your AM. You're making your AM email for the following day. And you're going to schedule it for that following day for the time that you want it to go out in the morning.
Right. So, and you got to give yourself a deadline. Without a deadline, it just won't work.
Yes.
You're just going to drift. Okay? So, here's the thing. So, for instance, we like to do our emails, and we're starting to do some stuff with video with our emails. So we have a couple of things going on, and we have a deadline. So we start the emails at a certain time in the morning, and we're done by noontime. If it's not done by noon, that means you're lazy, you're slacking, and you're not being responsible for your business. And that's just keeping it upfront, honest, brutal, the truth.
Yep.
And because you got to be honest with yourself. If you're not, it's just not going to work. So.
And the way you would do it is, if you're a scatterbrain like I am, I have a scatterbrain. I can't sit on something for too long, otherwise my mind's just going someplace else.
I'm the opposite.
17 different
I can be on that thing all day long like a lazy.
So what I do is I have my Amazon Echo. Or, before I even got the Amazon Echo, I actually had my cell phone and I set 25-minute blocks. Yeah. And I said, okay, 25 minutes on the stop timer, put a timer, 25 minutes starting now. And I start writing the email for the AM. Okay? And please understand, your AMs do not have to be a long storybook about this long. You really need to experiment with that, because I was writing long ones, and then I started shortening them, and I started noticing.
I don't know, it's like some epic blog posts
my open rates was like, okay, because people got to read this stuff.
And you got to feel it out by testing.
You got to feel it out, right? But 25-minute blocks, get it done. So you got your 25-minute block. If in 25 minutes you got it done, great. If you need an additional 25 minutes because you're still working on it, then set the timer again, reset it, and put it again for 25-minute blocks. 25-minute blocks are doable compared to you setting it for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Long durated times, you'll procrastinate.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that. Shorten it. Because in short blocks, now you're going to be like, oh, I got to get this done. Because you'll feel that. You see, that's how you train yourself to work for yourself.
Yeah. So in the morning, you can do your 2 emails.
You can do your AM and PM.
Give yourself a deadline.
Yes.
And if you're not getting done, that means you weren't really completely focused. That means things were definitely distracting you. Mm-hmm. Right? And you know, give yourself a little leniency. You start at 9, give yourself to noontime. Right? And then as you get better and more efficient, then you shorten out the deadline. All right? That's how you focus on one thing, get very productive, and good, you know, get good at it. I mean, like
exactly.
We did it with the blog, and now we're doing it with the email marketing. While over here, those leads and sales are coming in.
And let me give you guys, what I'm doing, right? I'm telling them?
No.
With the emails. With the emails.
Okay, gotcha.
Stop being silly.
I got the little rooster thing going.
Yeah, you do got the whole rooster thing going. Okay, so with the email, now after you did your AM and your PM, what do you do with that content? What do you think you're going to do with that content? You're going to repurpose it. You can take the same content and you can actually create a video from it. And if you're going to do that video, take the video and upload it to your Facebook. Or upload it to your YouTube. Leverage, everyone. Leverage.
Leverage.
Yes. That way you're not creating stuff from scratch. You already did it in the email. Now you can take the same content, repurpose the content, and use it for YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Or your Facebook. You can even use it for your blog.
Melissa said, or blog post.
That's right. Yeah. You can use it for your blog. You know?
Yeah.
You could even repurpose it as a giveaway. There could be some points in there that you could actually create a PDF report and just, boom, lead magnet. Hello?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
These are ideas, man. There's content everywhere. So, okay, guys, whoa, it's, 10:09.
Yeah,
we love staying here with you guys. We can stay all night. We would love to.
Facebook, I guess Donald Trump is not using live tonight.
No, I think we're good. We haven't lost them yet, so yeah, I guess so. But here's the thing, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle. Join us next week at the same time, same place.
Same bad channel.
Same place. Misha has authorized us to allow this.
Yep.
So we got permission from him to do the Facebook Lives, and we're going to be sharing this in the community as well.
Yep.
If you are in the Super Affiliate Network and you are a basic member and you are having problems, meaning problems, not technical, problems meaning to get in touch with your coach, please send a message to support and let them know that you need your coach to be contacted. And if you are on our team and you haven't met with us in our meet and greet yet, please do so. Make sure that you contact us. We have a scheduler now, and you can actually set up an appointment where we will actually meet with you, and we're going to get you going in your first phase. We won't waste time. We will get you going fast.
Oh, yeah. We'll get you going quick.
That's what we do. Okay? And other than that, everyone else, take care of yourselves. We will see you. Don't forget, special announcement on our end. We actually are speaking at our first summit. So if you look here on this fan page, scroll down below, you'll see that we have a summit that is called Rich in Soul. All right, and you guys can attend that. Everybody gets free tickets. You can actually click on that link there and you can attend. You're going to really enjoy it because not just us that is speaking, but we are amongst 21 total speakers. This is a very big event, so you definitely want to be a part of that and enjoy that. This is going to be really cool. So free tickets for everybody here at Sand. Free tickets, you guys can join. Reserve your seat today, all right? And that's going to be this month.
Virtual
and the
summit.
date is all there. It's a virtual summit. You don't have to leave your house and spend money on airplane fare. It's a virtual thing. We're digital. We're digital.
Virtual ticket. Virtual seat.
Virtual seat. So you guys will really enjoy that. So other than that, see you guys next week. And what else we got going on? Hot Seat. Friday 4 p.m.
Hot Seat.
Hot Seat coaching. Don't forget, at this spot.
That means we answer your questions.
We help you get unstuck.
That's right.
That's our motto. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Cece, enjoy your cruise. We will miss you. Stay safe, enjoy the journey, and have a great time.
Pictures,
yes.
Tons of videos. Get it out there.
Talk about how you're enjoying the laptop lifestyle while you're out there. You might as well
bring
use
your
scenery.
laptop, be like this, take a picture by the cruise, be like,
There you go.
You can make a caption page out of it too.
That's right. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. See you guys.
Take care. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.